Hello, Leo. I'm DanielleStimpson, and these are your tarot cards for October of 2022. I recommend checking out the cards for your sun, moon, and rising sign to help you get the most accurate view of the month ahead. If you'd like to learn more about the tarot spread that I've created for this month, go ahead and check out the link in the description. I've created a handy infographic explaining every position and its relevance so that you can go ahead and even use that spread on your own if you would like. And if you would like to learn more about the astrology at play behind all of this and the card reading itself, go ahead and check out the overview video that you'll see posted and linked in the description below. Thank you so much for being here, and let's dive into your reading today. Okay, so we're starting off with your theme. So this is the most important card of your reading. This is the Page of Cups. This is new opportunities to open your heart, your inspiration centers, and your spiritual centers to new experiences, new ways of looking at things, and new opportunities that are more in alignment with your soul's purpose, comfort in your heart, ultimate spiritual growth and happiness. So this is a really great theme. But of course, the way to somewhere better has some, twists and turns on the journey. There are definitely some twists and turns for you this month, but all told, it's going to a much better place. So this is a good thing. So this is your theme, and like I said, the most important card here. So the starting point, where do we find ourselves now, Leo? And we find ourselves with the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, this is in our mental attitudes, beliefs, and how we're thinking. The Two of Swords portends some sort of selective blindness. I often think of this as the la 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 la, I can't hear you kind of card. This suggests that you need to be a little bit more honest with yourself and maybe make some decisions, see things for what they are. And there's a hesitance there because you know that by kind of taking an honest look at these things, you're going to see some things that maybe you don't like and need to shift. There's some advice in this reading that can help guide you as to where to start working on that so that you can embrace that Page of Cups energy. So this is a mundane card. This is how you're showing up. This can shift even with your attitude. So just know that, you're going to have to face some things, but it's going to be for the better. You'll be ahead of things rather than the victim of them. And they are within your control, very much so. The challenge for this month is going to be your 10 of Coins, which is generally considered a positive card. But when it comes up in a challenge position, this card portends to stability, especially stability in terms of resources. Coins are literally coin, money, and liquid asset, but it's also roof over your head, possessions, and just a sense of stability in general. It could even indicate aspects of things like career and how you go about earning money. So the challenge is resource stability. Things may feel unstable, they may shift to become unstable, or you may be challenged to find new ways to create stability for yourself and a plan for the future so that you can continue to have that and grow it. So I would say that your challenge is definitely around that. Know that that's coming and know that you can reach out to professionals, people vetted in that regard to help you find support in that way. Let's see. The next card is going to be the Whispers from your guides. This is sort of your guides giving you a hint, but also letting you know that they are supporting you in this regard. And it's a scary looking card, but it's okay. It's the Devil card. The Devil is basically saying your guides need you to work on what is your best way to explain this. Our places of comfort that we go to that are not in alignment with our highest good. These are things that are a distraction. These are things that make us feel comfortable and have a detrimental effect. On the most intense side of things, they can be substance abuse, it can be compulsions like gambling, it can be the things that we do to help ourselves feel better that only help us feel better in the moment, but in the long run, not helping us and definitely hurting us. The benefit of it being in this particular position is that your guides are here to help you with it. And the more that you actively step into dismantling these things on your own, the less you will be the victim of them, the more that you will be in control. And it brings me back to this starting point card, the Two of Swords. I think that whatever this relates to is the blindfold that she doesn't want to take off. By taking off that blindfold and dealing with it for what it is, it won't be as scary, all-consuming, or detrimental to you as if you ignore it and continue to let it perpetuate. I know it can be really difficult and challenging, but know that your guides have you, and there are resources and support to help you with whatever this might be. The last card has to do with exploring values and beliefs. This particular card and particular placement in your reading has to do with the upcoming eclipse season, which is October 25th through November 8th. This is an exceptionally challenging time for everyone globally. This is something astrologers have been talking about for a couple of years, is this particular eclipse season. It's going to be a challenge. We're going to need to show up and act on a dime. So how do we best prepare ourselves for that? The best way to prepare ourselves for this time is to look within and explore our preconceived notions, our assumptions, and our beliefs around a particular subject. This way, when this time comes, we'll feel ready and in our best place to make those decisions. And up comes another scary looking card, but it is not a scary card, and it's the Death card. This card, especially in this particular position in this reading, this talks about natural endings, rebirth, regeneration, and really becoming anew, our own spiritual growth. The golden snake here, think about how a snake operates. They renew and regenerate from the inside out. They shed their old selves, their old skin, and continue on their life moving forward. The version of themselves they leave behind is that hollow husk that looks very much like them, and they continue on in this fresh new skin. This is an opportunity to explore ideas, beliefs, and understandings that you have that you assume are true and maybe are a little bit more nuanced around cycles of endings and beginnings. Not necessarily literal death, probably not literal death, but natural endings and new beginnings, leaving something behind so that you can be birthed anew, so that you can embrace this Page of Cups kind of energy. And remember, this is some beautiful energy. So the more you're willing to dive into yourself and let go of different things that have been holding you back, the more you will be able to embrace this new energy of possibility, potential, and spiritual expansion. So with that, I wish you a beautiful October. Remember to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. You can also join me 5 times a week for my live streamed Reiki and crystal healings. All of the information is in the description below, as are information about my social media, online Reiki classes, Discord, and crystal shop. Thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and subscribe to be notified of what's coming up for November, and I do hope to see you again soon. Bye for now, Leo.